Ladies and gentlemen, from the Grand Foyer of the Small Business Administration, James Ryan Hendrick Sr. Good morning. 3 days ago, I spoke to President Clinton in the Oval Office with Small Business Administrator Erskine Bowles. The assessment is, with all the changes going on with the staff of the White House, that's going to be announced within 3 days. Things have descended. The economic care package I asked for has descended into a bureaucratic quagmire. And that more funding is being appropriated in a provision of the Welfare Reform Act. Now, this morning my son testified before the House Small Business Committee that he feels like that putting an amendment with that particular bill might be problematic because it causes a cookie cutter approach to how small business needs to be addressed. I'm aware of President Clinton's statements about low interest business loans for the poor and everything like that, but welfare reform like that. But I think we need to work on a grander scale, and the three legislations that he seems to be supporting is the crime bill, health care, and welfare reform. And so he tacks on the economic care package I asked for, the health care reform. I'm open to questions. Dave Fowler, sir, CBMC. My question is this. How do you think that this slowing down has impacted the economy? No doubt it's going to drain the economy. I suspect within a few months, Alan Greenspan is going to increase interest rates. That's going to cause stocks to tumble. And big business might not be so inclined to invest in small business, in B2B relations, in B2B marketing. However, let's let it be said that the home businesses and the small business vendors and the like, they are suffering because the White House, unfortunately, chooses to play political tiddlywinks rather than addressing the whole issue. Yesterday, I went to Fairfax, Virginia, and spoke to some people at George Mason University. The students are very interested as to why the president has not done more, and he shall do more. To that extent, I have met with Washington Congressman Chuck Grassley. I'm joining him and other conservatives, hopefully from both parties, but it looks like Republicans are going to carry the day come November. So to that extent, that's my stand. Yes, ma'am.
Marty Wright, SRN Network. My question is this: with welfare reform and pushing the single women to work, couldn't the government easily afford for religious parents, religious single mothers, to allow the children to have sectarian child care?
That's the matter of the Clinton administration answer, not necessarily me. However, that might be a provision I recommend as far as the small business economic package. I don't think the president is thinking very strategically about what's going on. He's too hemmed in on wanting to get away from economic policies and Whitewater to focus on foreign policy. So that doesn't surprise me that he's playing tiddlywinks. No doubt. You, sir.
Dan Carvin, CNBC. My question is this, sir. President Clinton just appointed a deputy special assistant to the president for economic affairs down in Ellsworth. How do you think that will affect small business?
I'm aware of his body of work, but suffice it to say, I don't know enough about him to make a comment. My hope is that he will side with the conservatives in order to court favor with conservatives, because it seems that the Clinton corruption has gotten too much involved. Yes, sir.
Felix Davis and Blake Carter show, sir. My question is this. What is your son's angle regarding the small business lobby?
My son is a public affairs, political communication student. He's trying out his advocacy skills, which he will carry into the classroom come this fall. I don't know too much about his endeavors, but I intend to find out. Now, if you excuse me, I have a date at home.